Hello, boys. Sorry for the delay. I did promise that this coaching video would be coming out in the next couple of days. So here we are. We're looking at this apparently cracking game that Zach and I think who is it? Yeah, Zach and Jonathan had. And we're gonna be doing some coaching, doing some review of it. First thing I'm noticing: zero point 0.9 seconds till the round starts, and the enemy team are positioned shockingly. I mean, Route 66 and Numbani are both the maps that I most commonly see this on, in that teams love, like defending teams love to hold way too far forward. Like if you look at any high level gameplay above like Platinum or Diamond, or if you look at the OWCS, which is the Pro League, which is going on at the moment, if you watch any games on this map, you'll see defending teams hold in one of two places typically. Either the tank will be on this corner, stopping the payload from getting any further, and then the team will be up here or standing like further back around here. Maybe they'll have someone playing around here. That's the first thing. Or they'll have everyone up here, and then their goal is to contest down here. And typically the difference is it's completely dependent on what heroes the teams are on, right? So if the defenders have a team that is like, for example, they have a Sigma, they want to be playing at further range and using his effective range at longer range up here. Whereas if you're on Reinhardt, you want to be down here taking a close range fight. And it also depends what the enemy team's on, obviously. Do they have a long range character? How do you want to play it? Anyway, whichever way you crack it, this is not a good place to hold for a couple of reasons. First of all, there's a lot of ways that the attackers can get like a really strong position over this. Like they can come around here, they can come around here. Suddenly they've got an angle on the back line. They can obviously play up in this. They can get around the side. Like there's loads of angles of attack they can take very quickly out if as soon as they leave spawn. And the other thing is that the further forward you hold as defenders, the further you've got to walk to get back to the fight, and the less distance attackers need to walk because it's closer to their spawn. So if you even hold further back here, that's another like 3-4 seconds attackers have to walk to get back from point, and it's another even less, like 5-6 seconds less that you've got to walk to get back to the fight. So yeah, these defenders position terribly. Obviously, I'm not sure you win this game, so let's see what happens. Let's play it out.
Stop the payload.
I will say another thing. This is much less positional and more about hero pick. Jonathan, I know you are very new to this game, so please do not take this to heart. You're doing great from what I've seen so far. With Mercy though, the only reason you'd ever pick Mercy really is if you have a DPS player on your team that is doing well and you want to like accentuate that and make that like the goal of your team. The win condition is for that DPS to pop off. If your goal is to pocket a tank, there are other characters that can do that job better than Mercy, like Anna, Baptiste, even like Moira Lifeweaver. They just do more healing and have more utility than Mercy. And the only utility that Mercy really has is her damage boost, which obviously is pretty nice on Sigma, but is Pharmacy, Pharah Mercy is just so deadly because of that damage boost. And you'd probably want to be, at least for this first bit, while you're trying to see how good your DPS are, pocketing that Pharah. You're just probably going to be getting more value out of it. I mean, nothing here is bad. The only thing I would say is this Cassidy should not be allowed to just like hang out here. Someone needs to sniff him out and like look at him, because this could be dangerous. Like nobody. I mean, the only times that defenders ever come in here is if all 5 of them are here and do a surprise play where they all jump out at once. Because the thing is, if anyone notices this Cassidy, very quickly he's going to die because he's in the middle of your team. So yeah, let's see what happens. Nice rock. He's got a guy. Nice. I'm not sure if you guys heard him or not. Might have just been not quite listening to headsets or whatever, but yeah, be listening out for footsteps and stuff like that, because he was in the back lines there, and he probably should have died a bit quicker than he did, but he died, so it's all good. Nice, good kills. And see what I mean, like, even if, for example, this Junkrat has just died, it's not going to take him as long, or even nearly as long, to get back to the fight as these defenders dying here. The time he's taken out the fight is much less. I think D.Va's going to lose mech here. Yeah, nice. The other thing about where these guys are holding is they have no cover. Like, if this D.Va, she was low HP, if she wanted to get some cover and hide, she's not exactly close to this corner, and even if she is, this is not a position she can stay in. Whereas if you think about this corner here, holding this in defense, if you want to stop taking damage, you can literally just walk around here, and the enemy team has to really commit to come around to fight you. Corners are very important, especially on defense. So you guys are just kind of winning by default because these defenders were not playing very well. And at this point, I would say there's only 2 of them, and there's 4 of you. Press your advantage. Don't let these guys get away. Make them have to wait even longer to regroup as a team of 5 by staggering them. Push up this. What I would love to do if I was the tank here is I would love to be able to have already been pushed up here, and then if I can get up these stairs and contest this Cassidy, we're looking really strong for being able to just zone out the enemy team from, like, they've got 3 ways in, and if you can like zone out this one, it's really easy to plug up these holes, and then you can just win by default. But it looks like they're going to recontest and get control of gas station here. Right here though, this has got to be like alarm bells. 3 squishy DPS with no tank to protect them versus you, a Giga Chad Sigma. Come on, you win this every day of the week. Yeah, walk up, get him. Oh, your Moira died, that's rough. Again, very poor positioning from that Pharah. Absolutely no cover in sight, in the middle of absolutely everything. If you're actually, I think Pharah, ironically, is one of the characters that playing cover and corners is most important on. Like, you want to be like hovering above here, wiggling in and out around this. You can come to this, hover, fly, and then if you're going for the kill, if you've got a massive advantage, you like go on top of their heads, like bonk, like that kind of thing. Anyway, you're down 2 now, so what I would suggest is you start backing up, because you probably cannot win this fight. Ooh. Yeah. So this is like the number 1 skill that kind of early Overwatch players need to develop, is knowing when a fight is winnable and when it's not winnable. And you need to constantly be making that judgment in your head, really, because it makes a big difference in how you need to play. Because if a fight is not at all winnable, there is no way you're going to win a fight. The best thing to do is either to let the enemy team take you out immediately, so you can respawn as soon as possible, or you need to like get out and disengage. And you don't want to spend too much time fighting. And you also don't want to be using ultimates if they're not going to win you the fight. So at this point, when you lost 2 of your players, probably should have made the judgment 3v5. We can't really clutch this up. They've just got remech. We need to either leave or let ourselves be taken out quickly. Because at this point, Jonathan's just gone, Junkrat's just gone, and you see how Zach, you died right as your team got back, which is really unfortunate timing, because now they're going to have to either go in and stagger themselves again, and it's like a cycle of you respawning and dying and respawning and dying, or they're going to have to wait your whole respawn time, so it's just kind of a lose-lose. They should just wait. Pharah's not just waiting. That's tough, that's tough. I mean, she gets a kill though. She should not have gotten away with that. She's gotten away with absolute murder there. She doesn't even die, what the heck? Okay, she does. And they've rezzed and used ult. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Why have they ulted? There's no one there. So, and then again, we see here, you're having to fight a 4v5 because your Pharah went in. When you could have maybe prevented this situation from happening if you disengaged when she died the first time. And if this is a higher ranked lobby, what you would have probably seen is people all grouping up and waiting for this Pharah now. Because fighting a 5v5 is just infinitely better than a 4v5. Ooh, wait. Jonathan. Oh, the fear. He's getting the pistol shots off though. Look at him go. I mean, as much as I love the Battle Mercy gameplay, if you want to be doing DPS on a support, this is not the character. I mean, what you're doing here would be so good if you were on like ERE. Like if you're like up here taking this angle, you've got a pylon over here for Zach, and you're taking this angle. This is really good if you're ERE, or if you're like, I mean, maybe Baptiste, but Baptiste has less escape. I mean, yeah, because if you're ERE, you've got your dash and you can jump back in here. As basically any other support, excluding maybe like Lucio, Moira, as any other support such as Mercy, this D.Va turning around right now is a death sentence. So yeah, as Mercy, what you really want to be doing is just literally sticking to a DPS and pocketing them. And obviously, if someone's about to die, healing them. That is what Mercy does. That's her job. She amplifies a DPS and pockets them. That's what she's for. Which is, you know, questionable hero design by Blizzard, but there we go. That's the way it is. What? What was your Junkrat doing? Oh wait, no, that's their Junkrat. What is he doing? What's going on? Okay. Big. Oh, the high noon, the damage reduction. Nice, nice. Okay, you should win this, you win this. That there Junkrat. Okay, you need to be looking for this. At this point, so, oops, whoops-a-daisies. You get lucky because the Riptide misses, but you probably shouldn't wanna, you don't want to keep this shield up. As Sigma, one of the big things you need to be taking mind of is my shield being useful? And if it's not being useful, you want to immediately pull it back in for two reasons. First of all, because it regenerates health when you've pulled it in, so you're kind of maximizing its health at any given moment. And second of all, because there is a cooldown on when because you can throw it out basically immediately, but once you draw it in, there's a short cooldown left, like 2 or 3 seconds, when you can't put it out again. And so, if you, once you don't need the shield anymore, bring it in, you're more quickly going to be able to throw it out again if you need to. Again, it's like a Riptide or a Diva Bomb or something like that, block an Earth Shatter, that kind of thing. So as soon as this shield isn't being useful anymore, you want to draw it back in. And that's like a discipline you need to get into on Sigma. It's really important. Because like, say for example, they had just another DPS here, they could just be like shooting your shield for free, reducing your resources for nothing. Obviously that's not the case. I think the Junkrat messes up his tire, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, but the Moira does still get the kill off it. Ooh. Nice. Moira diff. Let's go. You want to be looking at this Mercy here. Go on, get her. Get her. She's all alone. She's won. Nice, good shot. This Junkrat here now. He's out of position. Get him. Oh. I will... This is neither of you are the firer, but I will say, Rocket Barrage, you want to use that at like close range. For some reason, I don't know why, the rockets do like no damage from distance. You want to be like here when you use Rocket Barrage, because then it's like going to insta-kill this Cassidy. It's really deceptive because the ult looks like it's to be used from range, but very quickly, you know, people figured out it's so much better if you just Rocket Barrage like on someone's head, like this. Because it's going to do so much more damage. And again, something else I would say is, in this situation, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 1, 2, 3. Push your advantage. Overwatch is very much a game of, you know, if you've got more people, you're going to win. 9 times out of 10. So push your advantage here. Make them respawn. And then they won't be able to regroup for free. Yeah, this Cassidy should be gone. Should be. Maybe not. No, he is. Thank goodness. And you get the point. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is a great example of what should not be happening right now. You've already won this point, so neither team should be investing ultimates, because the following fight here is very inconsequential, because you've already got the point. And Junkrat should not have died to it, but it kind of doesn't even matter, because now your spawn is here. Why is far out in the room? You're a bird. You want to be free, not in a tight space with a cowboy. Oh dear. Okay, nice coalescence. Your Moira is kind of doing bits, I cannot lie. And yeah, to be honest, damage boost on Sigma is pretty scary. But in terms of like sustain and keeping him alive, there are just better options. Like, yeah. Even a Discord would be dealing more damage than damage boost on Sigma. Not as much sustain, obviously, but... I mean, I'm knocking the damage boost at Sigma because it's not typically done. Like, it's not something I've seen before, but I mean... Now that I think about it, it can't be bad, surely. Riptide. Nice. Ultimates like that, by the way, that are at the start of the fight, so notice how 10 people are alive, and he just took out a support. That is a huge ultimate. That's massive, because the way Overwatch works is each hero multiplies the strength of another, right? So this isn't 5, this is like 5 squared, if you see what I mean. This is 5 times 5 times 5. Because each hero multiplies the strength of another. So when you're taking out one enemy, you're not just taking out one. Like, Mercy multiplies the strength. Like, these two together are more than the sum of their parts. So if you take out one of them at the start of the fight, you've massively swung the fight in your favor. The first kill is the most important. I think there was like a statistic in the Overwatch League a few years ago that the team that got the first kill won the fight like 70% of the time or something crazy like that. So it's really important. This was a huge ultimate. Obviously he was kind of in the open, so questionable, but great kill. Ooh, unfortunate. But you want this shield, not really blocking too much at the moment. You want to be using this in front of the Bastion, really, or well, you want to have it available to you if in case he gets an angle on you. Ooh, okay, nice, good ult. At this point, I don't know if you've ever heard the term Sig9 or C9. Well, obviously you've probably heard C9, which is when you push the cart without the team contesting you. Sigma actually lifts enemies off the payload hitbox. So at this point, when you lift them, these guys are actually far enough away from the payload that they cannot contest. This happens quite often in overtime. If the Sigma lifts the entire enemy team and like the thing ticks down, that happens quite a lot. But at this point, you could have, obviously the Moira could have touched. But if you'd stayed down here, like you can fly down when you're in Sigma's ult. If you'd come down here, obviously the Riptide was also a factor, to be fair. But you could have pushed this cart and maybe capped it, I'm not sure. But that is something to bear in mind. At this point, they've got no tank. The tank is the most critical, in Overwatch 2 at least. There's only one tank per team, that's because tank is the most powerful class, really. You should push up, they've got no tank. You've got, is it all 5 of you? Yeah, you've got all 5 of you, they've got no tank. Take this corner, force them back. Go, go, go. Nice. Oh, okay, that works. You need to be looking for this baby diva after she uses nuke. You can really easily punish her. Like rock her or something so she can't get back in a mech. Okay, and now at this point you need to leave. Just keep going out, just keep going out. Keep walking back. Keep walking out. Oh no, 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 go, 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 leave, leave, leave. Okay, so you need, at this point, a better team than these would be on your face right now, because they've got 4 at least, and it's just you and Moira. So you need to be getting around this corner. But they're kind of letting you exist, so that's whatever. Okay, big. Very good. Ooh, no, unlucky. Where's that Moira? Moira's in your spawn, what the heck? Wait, why is she there? What the heck? I mean, in this situation, when someone's doing something unconventional like this, you've got 2 options. 1, ignore her and don't let her kill any of you. Or B, everyone goes and kills her at once. And it looks like you kind of got to do the former, and it's a shame that she got a kill. That kind of stinks. Nice kill on the Junker though. Don't let her res. Or does she have it? I don't even know. Ooh. So again, see, if you had your shield there, I'm not sure if you. Well, let's see. So if you'd drawn that out immediately, I'm not sure actually. You'd have had to be very quick on it, but you can actually block this ult by throwing your shield above you, because I don't know if you can see, but the bullets fly from the sky. So you'll see. Yeah, there they go. They fly down, and they can be blocked by shields in the air. And I think actually your grasp can eat them, but you might still get splash damage from the other ones that you don't eat. Anywho, tough one. That Moira got away with murder. Literally. And at this point you shouldn't be fighting anymore, because you're down your tank. And you need to leave, because you cannot really win. They don't need to be using this Riptide, because they've already got the numbers advantage. It looks pretty though. It looks pretty, but they didn't need it. They should have just pushed up. And then same applies to you guys. There's only 2 of you. You can't. I mean, Overwatch is a game where you cannot really clutch up very often against more people than you are. It's not really worth trying, because if you lose, then you've got to respawn all over again. So it's better for you just to regroup, and go again. I like, Jonathan, how you're using this cover here while you're healing. That's nice. Nice little touch. You don't want to be caught in the open. I like here, you're a little bit in the open. This is a bit more dangerous. Quite dangerous. Nice DMAC there. Good stuff. Ooh, nearly a great rock. Big flux. Dude, you haven't missed a flux. Get the mercy, get the mercy. Nice. Good stuff. So yeah, keep walking forward. You got the advantage now. This Junkrat needs to go quickly though. Please? No, I'm gonna kill. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, keep. Ooh, yeah. So, again, I wanted you to be doing what you were doing earlier, Jonathan. Where you were like round this or something like that, or even, I mean, back here you might just be able to hold on to that beam, because that coalescence cooked you in the open. Again, you need to be careful that ult. At higher levels, Bastion ult really doesn't get many kills because people know how to like just navigate it. So that's something to practice. Oh, it was a quick play game. Okay, so there we go. Good game. Very well played from everyone involved. This was a long VOD review. Wow. Anyway, GG's. So I hope that's given you some things to think about. And yeah, there we are.